Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Vividisha. I am Bhojaraja T. Let me ask you a question. How many mistakes in life happen not because we lack intelligence, but because we act too quickly? A moment of anger, a rushed decision, an impulsive reaction, and sometimes a single moment becomes irreversible. There is a powerful verse from Kirātārjunīya by the great Sanskrit poet Bharavi that speaks directly to this human tendency. Listen carefully. Vimṛśyakāriṇam gunalubdhaha swayameva sampadaha. Prosperity naturally chooses the person who acts after thoughtful reflection, because success is drawn toward qualities, not toward impulsiveness. The key word here is Vimṛśyakāriṇam, one who acts only after careful reflection, not merely thinking, but pausing, examining, understanding consequences, and then acting with clarity. And there's a beautiful traditional story connected to this verse. It is said that Bharavi, despite being a great poet and scholar, lived in poverty. One day, he wrote this verse beautifully on a palm leaf. His wife requested him to sell it in marketplace so they could earn some money. Eventually, a wealthy king purchased it, not because it was gold or an ornament, but because the wisdom of the verse deeply impressed him. The king placed it in his palace chamber. Years passed. Then, one night, the king unexpectedly returned to the palace. As he approached the queen's chamber, he suddenly noticed a young man standing nearby. Immediately, anger arose within him. His mind jumped to suspicion. Without inquiry, without reflection, he drew his sword, and in the very moment, his eyes fell upon the verse hanging on the wall. Vimṛśyakāriṇam. Prosperity chooses the one who acts after reflection. So, the king paused, just for a moment. But sometimes a single moment of reflection can change an entire destiny. Instead of acting immediately, he decided to inquire first. And then he discovered the truth. The young man was not an intruder, he was his own son, who had returned after many years away. In that instant, the king realized, had he acted impulsively, he would have committed an irreversible tragedy. And thus, the verse saved not only a life, but dharma itself. This is the deeper beauty of the story. Anger acts instantly. Wisdom pauses. Impulse narrows perception. Reflection restores clarity. And perhaps that's why the verse says, Gunalubdhaha swayameva sampadaha. Fortune itself drawn toward people of thoughtful judgment and inner quality. Not merely wealth in the financial sense, but lasting success, trust, stability, and right action, because true prosperity is not attacked by noise or haste. It's attracted by steadiness of mind. Even today, this teaching remains deeply relevant. In leadership, relationships, decision making, and spiritual life, many problems arise not because people are evil, but because they react before they understand. And perhaps that's the timeless wisdom Bharavi offers us. Do not allow emotion to become action before reflection becomes clarity, because one thoughtful pause can prevent a lifetime of regret. If you wish to explore such profound insights from Sanskrit literature, stay with Vividisha.